Time, an enigma that continues to elude our comprehension yet governs our lives in every conceivable way. We are both the creators and the slaves of time. But what happens when time grinds to a halt? What happens when the digital clock at the railway station stops working? What happens when the watch that embraces your wrist suddenly refuses to move forward? Chaos inevitably follows, as time has only stopped for you. When time freezes only for you, these watchmakers sell time from their bank to create some for you. These watch repair shops don't merely mend our timepieces, they also resurrect the memories that have become an inextricable part of these objects. Mumbai, a city that never sleeps, perpetually racing against the clock. A city that's ceaselessly on the move, always awake, in an unending pursuit to be ahead of time, often finds itself caught in the trap of losing track of it. Mumbai, that was once Bombay or Mumbai, followed three different time standards all at once. In the 1880s, the Great Indian Peninsular Railway and the local bazaar clock tower followed different time standards. 10 a.m. Bombay time in the clock tower meant it was 10:30 a.m. railway time at CST. Then Boribandar, where railways, telegraphs, suburban Bombay, and most parts of colonial India followed a unifying time standard, Madras time. However, two concurrent standards weren't enough. The city challenged itself to race with time. The naval ports and dockyards followed port signal time. The people of the city have always been on an endless journey to catch up with time. Surely, it once had an exceptional excuse to be late for work when the city operated on a grid of different time standards. Just like the city has developed and replaced some of its older parts, so do the watchmakers who repair watches.
My name is Dharam Sachanandani and I'm in this profession since 1977.
My name is Mahmood Roshan. My grandfather and father was in this business. Now they finished. I was in college. I left college. Then I joined this.
My name is Yusuf Fidaus Ambawala and I am in this field since 45 years.
Well, I used to be a watch collector once upon a time. Yes, but then I had some very good brands as my personal collection. I had some beautiful memo walks from JLC, Yeager Likud. Then had a vintage Rolex bubble back. Then good Omega Seamaster Constellation, Omega Constellation. These were my collection actually. But then it's my profession also.
So I was very eager to learn watchmaking. It's my passion. So I can do all types of watches, winding, mechanical, automatic quartz, complicated watches also, and luxury brands.
But why do people choose to repair watches when they can so easily be replaced? In this rapidly advancing age of consumerism, we are swift to discard and replace, and all too quick to forget that some things truly are worth fixing.
Hi, myself is Hussain, and I'll give you a short briefing about the machineries, about the equipments, what we have in the service center. So let's start from here. This is basically the waterproofing machine. Once the watch is serviced completely, we check the watch over here, and after that we get a report. Once it passed, then we can give it to the customer. This is the quartz checking machine. On this machine you can check the functioning of the quartz watch, basically a battery operated watch. This is an automatic Rado, Swiss made. So we have to keep the watch over here. Once we keep it over here, you get the reading of the watch. This basically tells you the pulse of the watches, how much it is before hours or after hours. You get a proper graph from this. If there is any problem, this machine will directly detect it then and there. This is basically the automatic rotor for the watch. If you want to wind up your watches, you have to just keep it over here, and after keeping the watch over here for 48 hours, the watch gets wind automatically for 72 hours. Every automatic watch has the oscillating weight behind, so that once that moves, the watch gets charged. So this is basically the ultrasonic cleaning machine. Once we get a watch for servicing, any kind of automatic watch, we have to first completely dismantle the watch. We have to remove the oscillating weight, all the rotor or the circuits and each and every part of the watch. And once we dismantle it, we collect it together and we keep it in this machine. So basically this is a cleaning machine which cleans the parts of the watch. This is basically hot, it's heating to a certain temperature of 65 degrees Celsius. So this is basically our buffing machine. On that, we can do the proper buffing of the watch to get it as it was before. So this is a Frank Miller case. Basically, my technician has done the buffing. You can see this is like completely new. This watch actually had a lot of scratches on this, and this was used for at least 4 to 5 years. Now we can hand it over to the customer.
As we invest more time and memories into them, watches transform from a mere accessory into something deeply personal, an intrinsic part of how the wearer perceives themselves. A person may alter their attire to impress others, but a watch becomes a reflection of their very soul. Let us delve into the artistry and the profound connections people form with their timepieces.
Because some people come here with old watches. Somebody say we have a very sentimental value. Our grandfather has gifted us, and this watch is not working right now. It was lying for a long time. We didn't find this watch over here.
These are very, like cars, cars. Some people like Maruti, some go for Rolls Royce, Mercedes, depends on the budget and their passion. Some people, they are collector, watches collector. They have maybe 50, 100 watches, expensive watches. Now this is a Rolex watch, automatic. The quality is very good. It is full steel, automatic. And the machine inside, the movement we call it, is very strong. The parts are fully steel. Once we do servicing, then it works nearly more than 10 years.
Sometimes people come over here with a very old watch, something is not working for the last 10 to 12 years. So we just servicing the watch. Some parts are not there, we just repair the part for them. So they are so much happy and they are so much thankful to us because this we have a very good sentimental value and we have done our job very gratefully. Sometimes we give some extra money to us also after our the charges are there. But they are very happy. Sometimes they give some gift also to us because we have done our job very beautifully.
Watches transcend the realm of mere adornment. They evolved into our steadfast companions. However, preserving our companions is no simple undertaking. Watchmakers devote decades to mastering their craft and refining their abilities. As the world advances, so do the complexities of our cherished companions.
This field is never ending. I mean, you never stop learning. So long you are alive, you always learn every day. Some new calibers are there. You learn every day.
It takes long time to learn this job. जितना आप साल काम करोगे उतना एक्सपीरियंस बढ़ता जाएगा. ऐसा नहीं कि आप 100% नहीं बन सकते वॉचमेकर, नहीं बन सकते. अभी भी हम लोग 100% नहीं है. वी कांट कॉल आवरसेल्फ एज मास्टर वॉचमेकर. इट टेक्स सो वेरी प्रिसीशन. बहुत छोटा बारीक काम है.
As the sands of time slip through our fingers, the act of repairing a watch becomes more than just mending broken timepieces. It serves as a reminder of the significance of time itself and the memories we forge with every fleeting moment. Repairing a watch symbolizes our resistance against the relentless march of time. So the next time your watch ceases to tick, spare a thought for these watch repairers who breathe life back into these ageless treasures. For it is within their adept hands that the memories and stories entwined in each watch are safeguarded, allowing us to bear the burden of time with elegance and gratitude. Time is both our ally and our enemy. It is a relentless force that shapes our lives, yet it is also an intimate friend that we choose to wear on our wrist. The watchmakers help us preserve our connection to the past and the future. They are the guardians of our time, the curators of our memories, and the artisans who remind us that time, like our watches, is a treasure worth cherishing.